Yadda, yadda. There was a show on right before. Yes, we're on. We're live.
Okay.
There was a show on right before us, and so we're like scrambling to try to get everything going. But anyway,
if it's too hot for you, it's far worse.
Glad you could join us this evening for Yadda Yadda. It's a Monday night, and you know, Shelby Johnson, independent wine consultant. Now, do people actually go up to you and go, "That's Shelby Johnson, independent wine consultant"?
No, not yet. I hope that never happens.
Do it. Anyway, it's so good to see you again this week.
Too, darling.
You're so much fun. Now, what kind of wine did you bring us today?
It's just Spanish.
It's Spanish. And it's Spanish wine.
Yes. It is a Rioja.
A Rioja?
And it, Paliacego.
So it's a Rioja? It's a Rioja? Is it a Rioja?
It's a yes. Rioja. I always
Because
say
you know, they do
Rioja.
that J. They do the J, you know, it's an H.
That's true. My
Rioja.
Spanish is disgusting.
Rioja.
It is disgusting.
Okay, well.
But the wine is good.
The wine is good.
The wine is full-bodied.
Okay, full-bodied.
So you can see all those legs going on there.
Oh, there's all kinds of legs in that thing.
Nice and deep and dark.
Nice and deep and dark legs.
Give it a smell. And you should
Oh,
smell
I
some
love
Bing.
that.
Isn't that nice?
That does smell nice.
My girlfriend Kathy's favorite wine up in Atlanta.
I like
Isn't that nice?
It's
And
very
then
good.
just aerate a little bit and give
Aerate
it another
a little bit.
smell. Lots of nice
Okay, now can I drink
berries.
it?
You can drink it.
Very nice. I do like this.
It's going to
Good
go great with any of
choice.
your Spanish foods, your paellas and all
Paella.
kinds of. But see, I told you I can't do the
Rioja and paella.
But it's good
That's
wine.
okay. I've got some names I'm going to really mess up here in a little bit. So we do try.
We tried desperately.
Yes, we do.
And it's a great wine. It's one of the ones that has been on our wine club. And this is an example of one of the brochures that you get when you order the wine club, and this comes from a different
Now the
region.
wine club, so that's where you get like wine every month. Is
Wine
that what
every
that is?
month, yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And it has great information, tells you all about the wine, tells you about Spain, Spanish wines, where they came from, and has recipes and all kinds of stuff.
Oh well, how nice!
I know,
That
it's
sounds
just like a
great
little
thing.
wine education class and
Well,
one
you
little.
know, I always learn things from you when you come here.
Well, that's
I always
good.
learn, you know,
That's good.
Not necessarily how to pronounce the wine, but I
No, it's
I learned so much. I learned so much from you.
and it's a blend. It's mostly Tempranillo, and it's got Grenache in it, so it's a nice blend. But
well,
very
everybody
well
needs
balanced
to
and
call
robust.
you and order some of this wine because it is fabulous. And you
Thank you.
you represent these boutique vineyards, boutique
Yes.
wineries, and so it's not really wine that you can buy at the grocery store or buy at your local wine
No,
shop.
it's exclusive to us, which makes it really nice. It makes it nice for yourself, and it makes it an excellent gift for somebody because they're not going to go out and find this wine in any other store. Plus, it's 30 to 50% off any similar wines in a retail setup, so they're getting a very high quality wine for a good price. This is $19.99.
Oh, it's very
so
good.
yep, excellent price
Very
point.
nice, very nice. Well, now moving on, we have to talk about something. You know what's coming up is the Circle of Life Expo, and last week we gave a couple of tickets away, and we gave them away to Pat. And
What?
I just got a message.
You're so-
Erica, she's a psychic. Erica, she's contacting me.
oh dear.
She said that Pat, she's going to call you. Pat won last week. Pat, and she's going to call you. She just told me she's going to call you. She found your number. She's going to call you.
I never know
but anyway,
what is going to happen.
But we have another question. We have another. And now we're gonna ask a question about the Oscars, because and if you call in, and the number to call is 432-7768, and the question to get 2 tickets to the Circle of Life Expo, which is coming up April 24th and 25th at the Pensacola Interstate Fairgrounds, is this: what color? Now we're talking Spanish a little bit, and we're talking wine, so think about all this together. Okay, what color was Penelope Cruz's dress last night at the Oscars? Bing! I know it's out there somewhere. It's also the name of wine.
I was gonna say you gave me
yes, that's the hint. It's also the name of wine. So, so call in 432-7768, and you'll get 2 tickets to go to this Circle of Life Expo. That's going to be
good.
very cool. And and they've got some very interesting
What
people
date is
showing
that?
up.
April?
April 24th and 25th. That's the Pensacola Interstate Fairgrounds. And they're going to have people from the Sci-Fi Channel's Ghost Hunters and from the Travel Channel's Most Terrifying Places. And they're going to have acupuncturists and different types of exhibits and door prizes and aura photography and really some.
Have you ever done acupuncture?
I have never done
let's do it.
Well, you want to do that?
Yes, I think we should.
Shelby wants to do acupuncture.
Yes, you first.
Would you do that on TV? We might have Shelby do acupuncture
Oh, now here
on
she
TV.
goes.
Oh, you're
I thought
so
we were just
funny.
going to come on and talk about it.
Well, we'll have to do that too.
That
but
sounds
anyway,
really interesting.
It does. It sounds very interesting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I also want to mention that if you haven't picked up your copy of the Independent News, you should be sure to do that because it's always an interesting paper to read. There are always interesting things that are, some things are very topical and sensitive and timely, and some things are just amusing. And it's a very good paper to read. Comes out on a weekly basis. And Rick Outson, who is the publisher of the newspaper, actually has a show on every afternoon now here on Blab. So be sure to tune in to that. It's lots of fun. Yeah, it's great fun. So anyway, we got to take a break, hear from our fabulous sponsors, and stay with us. We'll be right back.
Cheers.
Cheers.
As women and moms, our families are what's most important to us, and we work hard during our lives to make sure that they are cared and provided for. Hi, my name is Kristen Marks, but you can call me My Pink Lawyer. I work with women just like you to help you plan so that if something happens to you, your family is protected and your kids are raised by the people that you choose.
Order your free guardian and planning reports at mypinklawyer.com today. My Pink Lawyer, protecting what's most important to you, your family.
It's time to rethink dance. I'm Richard Steiner, and I'm the Artistic Director at Ballet Pensacola. Our production of the double feature is an evening of contemporary dance filled with unparalleled athleticism and artistry. The music of AC/DC, Nine Inch Nails, and Michael Jackson punctuate an exciting evening of sight, sound, and extreme movement. I invite you to come see the men and women of Ballet Pensacola face off in an evening of nonstop action. Be there. See what's possible. See what dance is in Pensacola.
Welcome back to Yadda Yadda, and here on the sofa with me, I gotta sit closer to you. We have Kristen Marks, and Kristen Marks is My Pink Lawyer, and I'm so glad you could join us this evening.
Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. Now, the last time you came on, we talked about some different things, and in the meantime, since I last saw you, I attended one of your seminars that you put on the Empowering Women series, and it was very interesting.
I'm so glad that you came.
It was great.
You came to one of my first ones. I was a little rusty. I've perfected it a little.
Oh, you were great. I mean, it was so interesting, and you brought the book that you kind of talked about.
I did. I brought the book. Well, the workshop series is Women Empowered, and I always team up with another businesswoman, and my topic is the 10 celebrity estate planning mistakes to avoid if you love your family. So I based it loosely on this book, who's written by some friends of mine, Andrew and Danielle Mayoris, who are estate planning husband and wife team up in Michigan. But it is just a fun, fast read, and you get to hear about Michael Jackson and Frank Sinatra, Sonny Bono, and all these celebrities who messed up their estate planning. It's just a fun way to open the door of conversation with your family to talk about what we need to do to get our affairs in order so this doesn't happen to our family.
Well, you know, your seminar was really, it was so interesting because it really brought to light things that I hadn't thought about. And in bringing these examples of the celebrities and the problems that they have and the mistakes that they've made it very interesting and very entertaining as well.
Yes.
You were really good. I mean, you were just bam, 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 and people were like, ah! You know, it was really good.
Well, I had a 30-minute window to cram in a lot of information, so I can talk fast if you can keep up fast.
Oh, it was great. And you know, and the mix of women was great there too because there was a mother-daughter, a mother and daughter were there, and there were friends that were there, and there were women from all different walks of life and different stages in their life, all wanting to find out what they needed to do and how to prepare.
Right.
And I came home and I was thinking, oh my God, I got to find things. I got to find this. I called my mom the next day. Mom, where's blah 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 blah? You know, and I found it very helpful to you know bring the stuff up so you kind of know what to do and what to expect.
Absolutely. Well, and two easy things that everybody can do without going to see their estate planning lawyer is number one, get organized. Know where all of your records are located and where all of your financial records are located. Consolidate them, get them organized in one place. I've found typically in a relationship, one person in the couple takes the lead on doing that, and they may know where everything is.
Right.
If something happens to them, the other spouse or partner is clueless. They don't
Right.
know where to find anything.
That would be me.
Well, I usually take the lead in my household for that. So if I'm not organized, my husband would know nothing. In fact, he called me this morning. He's like, hey, I'm looking for this thing. He was at the house. I was
Yeah.
at the office. And I said, okay, go try here, go try there, open this drawer. And he's like, man, you are really organized. It wasn't there. We still didn't find what he was looking for. But that's one thing, a really quick, easy fix. Well, in theory, an easy
Right.
fix, something you can do on your own without any attorney involvement.
And you need to do that before you get into a stressful situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And get all that stuff figured out.
And then the other thing is double checking your beneficiary designations on your life insurance and your retirement plans, and if you have any annuities. That is something else that I find falls through the cracks, and people think, oh, I know I've named so-and-so as the primary and my kids as the secondary. I'm like, just go and double check it because you never know for sure.
You go back and you go, oh, that's the wrong husband on that one.
And I will tell you, in my experience, more often than not, it's different. Something is different than what you think. And as you may have heard at my workshop, you know, your beneficiary designation takes precedence. So if you have a former husband, it doesn't matter if you're no longer married. He will get to inherit that life insurance and the retirement plan.
Yeah.
Regardless of your marital status at the time.
And that is, that's frightening.
So check your beneficiary designations.
Okay, so now when is your next seminar?
Next workshop is April 22nd. It's going to be at Favor House. We're going to be supporting them this time around. Of course, the workshops are free. I was going to say we prepare dinner. I don't cook dinner. You wouldn't want me cooking dinner. We provide dinner. We have food donated, but we do ask that you make a $10 donation that evening to Favor House. Tax deductible for you. So, and I'm going to be teaming up with Dixie Thompson, who I think this is right.
Yes, she
nurse
has
practitioner, the new downtown Pensacola Health Clinic.
Oh, you know, she is an amazing woman.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing woman. I'm so glad that she's going to be joining you.
It's going to be fun. It's fun.
Now, people can also buy this book.
They can. Of course, you can call my office if you want to pick up the book. It's $20, or you can order it. Actually, I have a link on my website where you can order it, and 10% of all the proceeds will go to either Ronald McDonald House, Favor House, or Gulf Coast Kids House if you enter the correct promo code. Which is all on my website when you order the book.
Wonderful, and it's mypinklawyer.com.
Yes, it is.
Very easy. So you want to make sure that you put this on your calendar, April 22nd. That's going to be the next Women Empowered Workshop with Kristen Marks and with Dixie Thompson.
And they can call my office or register right on my website.
Wonderful. That sounds great. Well, so now we were talking earlier, your children are preparing for the FCAT test.
They're stressed. I tell them not to be stressed. But I think
it's stressed for them.
I'm stressed for them, and I tell them, my gosh, you look back, hindsight gives you so much more perspective.
Yes.
And then what really kills me is some of the stuff that they're learning. I know the teachers are going to kill me out there, but I'm like, you're never going to use this stuff again. You won't. You will not use this stuff again. It's true. I have not done that math in 20 years. I have not needed it. So, don't kill me, but it's true. So don't stress. Just do your best. Take your time.
Yeah, you know, I guess that you need to like eat breakfast in the morning, get a good night's sleep.
Get a good night's sleep.
Eat breakfast. Don't stress. Make sure you have your
Right.
number. Do they still use number 2 pencils?
They do.
Number 2 pencil.
Yeah, I think they hand those out and
Yeah.
and everything. But
Yeah, but they just gotta relax. You know, do they do any like deep breathing exercises or maybe
I
some
don't
yoga? You know, before. I mean, maybe it would help.
It might. Well, my daughter last year, they did some yoga in class.
Did they really?
Yes.
Good for them.
Their teacher was from India, and she would teach them yoga poses, and they would do stretches every day. It was great.
Oh, what a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it was
We're
nice.
actually becoming pretty continental here in Northwest
We are.
Florida.
We
I'm
are.
impressed.
I know.
Fabulous. Well, it was wonderful having you on
Thanks
in.
for having me back.
Look forward to seeing you again. I want everyone to make sure that they attend our workshop. And we are going to take a break here from our fabulous sponsors, and we'll be right back with Richard Reinhardt. And he is the general manager and artistic director for Ballet Pensacola. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's time to rethink dance. I'm Richard Steiner, and I'm the artistic director at Ballet Pensacola. Our production of the double feature is an evening of contemporary dance filled with unparalleled athleticism and artistry. The music of AC/DC, Nine Inch Nails, and Michael Jackson punctuate an exciting evening of sight, sound, and extreme movement. I invite you to come see the men and women of Ballet Pensacola face off in an evening of nonstop action. Be there. See what's possible. See what dance is in Pensacola.
Welcome back to Yadda Yadda, and you know we have a winner. We have a winner of the 2 tickets for Circle of Life Expo, and it's Jean Malden. And Jean, you're going to be getting a call from Erica. So anyway, she'll be calling you, and you guys will coordinate that. But anyway, Richard Reinhardt, Steinhardt.
Steiner, that's it.
I guess the wine has just gotten to me. I'm
And
sorry.
good wine,
It is.
too.
It's
It is.
very good
It's
wine.
great.
It's very good wine.
It's
But
great.
Richard Steiner.
Yes.
Now, Richard, you are the general manager and artistic director for Ballet Pensacola.
I am.
How long have you been at Pensacola?
This is my 3rd year. I came here from Hartford Ballet. I'm thrilled to be here.
Oh.
Love the weather, first of all, even though we had sort of a chilly winter
Yes,
this time.
yes.
But love the winter, the weather, love the city. We're just as happy as can be here.
Oh, that's so
It's
wonderful.
been great. It's been a wonderful experience so far.
Now, where are you from originally?
Oh, I was born in the Midwest. I'm an Indiana farm boy.
An Indiana farm boy.
I am, yeah. And but I grew up in New England.
Okay.
I grew up in New England and started my career there.
Uh-huh.
And once our girls grew up and they sort of went on their own, we decided to come to where it's warmer.
Now, your wife is from Louisiana.
She is. She's from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and glad to be a little bit in the warmer weather here.
Yes.
She's the ballet mistress in the company.
Now, is she the raging Cajun of the family?
Yes. Yeah, although she doesn't rage a whole lot.
She doesn't,
She doesn't
well,
rage
you
a whole lot,
know.
but yeah. But absolutely. And boy, is she a great Cajun cook. She is an amazing.
I would have married her too. You know,
I'll
people that can cook that food.
Well, you
is
know,
amazing.
being a sort of a Midwest farm boy, I grew up with just meat and potatoes.
Yeah, meat and potatoes.
There was
some corn, throw in some corn
yeah,
for some excitement.
nothing all that exciting,
right.
but you marry a Cajun woman, and
things get spicy.
your palate changes pretty quickly. The first few meals, I had a lot of tears in my eyes.
That's great. Now, tell me about your daughters.
We have two wonderful daughters, almost 24 and 26, Lane and Paige.
Good for you.
And Lane lives here in Pensacola, and Paige lives in Hartford, Connecticut, and neither of them wanted to be dancers.
Really?
So, right, yeah. Christine, my wife, and I met. We got cast together in Cinderella when we were dancing in Atlanta Ballet, and I fell in love with her, and it took me a year to get her to marry me. I almost had to trick her into it. She finally fell for it, though. But neither of the girls wanted to dance. I have one that works in communications and one that works in finance.
As long as they're employed, we don't care.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I said we're very proud of them. They're all grown up, but
wonderful.
not so grown up that they've stopped borrowing money, but all grown up. So,
So that doesn't end. I don't know if that ever ends.
so
Oh, well, maybe you'll get them married off at some point.
yeah, maybe. But,
Now, tell me what is new and what is happening with Ballet Pensacola.
well, we're all excited. We've got our next performance, our spring rep coming up, which is a double feature, 2 world premiere ballets. One is choreographed by my wife, Christine Duhan, and I have choreographed the other. 2 very contemporary ballets in nature.
Ooh.
So we're very excited about the program.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
when is this going to
It's
be?
March 19th and 20th next week at the Pensacola Cultural Center, 7:30 curtain, and you can get tickets by calling 432-2042, which is the box office, or you can always check our website, which is www.balletpensacola.com.
Very good, very good. And I did go on your website, and I did see the performances that were coming up, and I was wondering how many people do you have in these 2 dances that are going to be?
Good question. We have, within the company, we have sort of 2 different areas. We have the professionals,
Right.
which we have 10 professional dancers who come from all over the world, from as far as Shanghai, who come here to live and dance.
Really?
They come in from
had no
Hawaii,
idea.
from LA. Yeah, we're really, it's only the 2nd year that we've had professionals in the company. We just went professional, and they come in from all over the world. We have about 400 people a year audition for about 6 available spots. So it's
Wow.
really very exciting. So we have the 10 professionals. We also have a training academy of about 320 students,
Right.
and some of the advanced students in that also perform. So we have about 20 dancers in the
Very
performance. Yeah.
nice. This is something new. I remember Ballet Pensacola when, there's Ballet Pensacola that was really like the older teenagers,
Right.
but really no professionals.
Right.
And then you had the Kaleidoscope Dance Theater,
exactly,
which was,
exactly,
my
yeah.
daughter was in that for years and years. She
And
loved it.
it's a wonderful thing. It's been such a thrill for me to be part of this history. This is the 32nd year of the organization.
really?
It is, yeah. And to be part of the history of this is really pretty humbling, because it goes back to just people of so many years of talent and dedication that made this possible. And it's so exciting now to have the professionals here, and the professionals help to move the young dancers along.
Yes,
They're
absolutely.
inspiring, they bring experience, they bring all of that, and they really raise the level of the performances. So we're very excited.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
very nice. Now, are all the classes still held at the Cultural Center?
They sure are, yep.
Oh,
Yes,
and the
yep.
performances are there too.
Well, this one we either perform here or at the Sanger.
At the Sanger,
Yep.
okay.
And so, but this one is at the Cultural Center, and we love working there and being sort of
yeah.
being family with PLT, and it's a great setup.
That's wonderful,
Yeah, it
absolutely
really is.
wonderful. Now, also, coming up in May, you have Ballet Pensacola Dance Showcase.
Yes, we do, and that is the student showcase, where all of the young dancers get their opportunity to get on stage and show their stuff.
You know, and that is so much fun.
Oh, it is.
If you have not been to one of those, it is so much fun to. I love watching the itty bitties.
Oh, me
When
too.
you watch the itty bitties, oh my goodness, you see these little tiny things that with feathers and frills
Absolutely.
and
And you know what? And they can do no wrong at that age.
That's right.
the
They
best
can
part
do
of it.
no
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. I wish that I had that. I wish I could go on stage and do no wrong.
You can. That could be us. We could do that. We can do that now.
The problem is that I'm pretty much the same size as the itty bitties still, so I could get away with it. Throw a duck costume on me, and I could still go on stage with the 7-year-olds.
My daughter, one year that she did it, she was a dancing penguin. She was like 3 years old, and she was a dancing. She had the little penguin hat on. It was really cute.
I went to a couple of parties where I ended up as a dancing penguin. So
Here, have some more wine. We may change your name yet. Oh, you're such a delightful
Well,
guest.
thank you. I'm thrilled to be here.
Now, and your wife is also a dancer.
She is.
And
She
she's
is.
very involved with ballet.
She's the ballet mistress. She does the majority of the teaching in the academy, and she's also an exceptionally gifted choreographer. If you haven't seen her work, you really should get out and see it this next weekend, because her new ballet is called Indelible Itinerary, and it's remarkable. It really is. It's a remarkable piece of contemporary work.
Now, how is contemporary ballet different from the classical ballet?
A good question. First of all, I always say we're not just swans anymore.
Oh.
Which is kind of nice. We are swans sometimes.
Yes, I
but
like swans.
I guess the best way to say it is there are two distinct differences. The music. Much of the music that we're doing this time is from like 9 Inch Nails, from Michael Jackson, Queen. So we're using a lot of very contemporary music, and the movement is a little bit earthier. There's a lot more girls being thrown, and it's exciting.
Girls being thrown. Exciting ballet.
Exciting.
Next
Come
week.
see us.
Come see it. It'll be fabulous. And thank you so much for joining us with Yadda Yadda, because it's not Yadda Yadda without you. So have a great week.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Great fun.
You're a great
Cheers
fun. Cheers.
to you.